Hello, I'm Kristin Keith and I work at TIS. I am a third grade teacher. I've actually worked at TIS for 10 years now. I taught second grade for 5 years and I taught third grade for 5 years, and I've also helped with the secondary drama a lot. I'm from the United States. I come from a small town outside the city of Chicago. I went to Indiana Wesleyan University for 4 years for my undergrad in elementary education, and I also got a minor in sociology. I later got my master's in education. When I was in college, I was interested in doing some cross-cultural teaching sometime in the future, and I had a chance to come to China and do half of my student teaching here and half of it in the United States. After coming, I kind of got hooked. I got offered a job to come back, so I went back to the States for a month, thought it through really hard, and then ended up moving to China 2 months later, the day before the Olympics started, so 8708. One of the things that I really like about being a teacher is the opportunity to have relationships with my students, to hold them accountable to a high standard, because they can rise to that standard, but to be able to hold them accountable with relationships. So whenever I have the opportunity to talk through a problem with a kid, I do it relationally. So we walk out into the hallway and I say, hey, tell me what happened. Tell me what's going on. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you're feeling. Let's talk about that problem. And it's easy to keep them accountable, to have those high standards, but to do it in a way where they feel cared for and supported and listened to. That builds some trust and some relationship there so that they grow up more mature and more able to deal with their problems in a healthy way when they're adults. Parents have expressed their appreciation for what we've been doing in their children's lives, and they've expressed just thankfulness that their child had a chance to grow and be safe and be loved, but also have the academic challenge along with it. So it's not just one or the other, it's both. I've really enjoyed being a part of a school that focuses on both of those sides of a kid. So one time I was walking down the street in my apartment complex and I had my headphones in and I was just listening to some music. I was walking along, not really paying attention, and I looked up and it was in this park-like area, and you know all the nice old ladies and gentlemen that gather together and they do that group dance to the music and they're all walking in a circle doing the movements together synchronized. And so I looked up and they happened to be dancing in the exact rhythm of the song I was listening to. So what it felt like is I looked up and I'm like, oh, I'm in a musical. Everyone around me is a musical in my life. And for about 10 seconds I looked around and I was like, oh, this is like a dream come true. And then of course I realized it's not. But for about 10 seconds it was this high of like, I am in a musical all about me. It was great. I've never forgotten that moment. Jigway. What? You're it.